Developer Harvey Vengroff is making progress with an affordable housing project, but it's not in Sarasota. Vengroff says the warm reception he received today in Manatee County is in stark contrast to the treatment he received last week in the city of Sarasota. But there is an update there as well. ABC 7's Ray Collins has more on both projects. Ray.
Hey, Haley, Vengroff isn't holding back when it comes to his comments on Manatee County versus the city of Sarasota, even though it appears now a compromise is in the works for his project on Fruitville Road. This is some of the land on US 41 near 301 in Bradenton that Harvey Vengroff wants to convert into affordable housing.
To the north of the existing building, Manatee County is allowing us to build about 150 two-bedroom apartments.
He says the planning board changed zoning to make it happen.
In Manatee County, we had no concessions at all. Everybody just wanted to do the right thing.
That may be Vengroff's not-so-subtle dig at the Sarasota City Commission that wanted to force Vengroff's privately funded workforce housing project to undergo annual government inspections. But after he walked out of the crowded meeting and revoked his plan, the city has now agreed to drop the apartment inspections.
We've come up with a creative solution to that. Mr. Vengroff has agreed to send the city his insurance inspections every year or every 6 months, which will feature or at least highlight the status and the condition of the properties.
But the city manager says the project is not a done deal yet.
The project, there's a long way to go. He still would have to go through rezoning and site plan. But I think we're all in better shape now as a result of having the conversations and hitting a little bump in the road. I think everybody is well-intentioned. This is a very unique project.
Vengroff's looking forward to Monday's meeting and says he's glad the city officials in Sarasota reached out to find a compromise.
But in Manatee County, it was just so much nicer. They polled their population and did the right thing right away.
So that Fruitville Road proposal is workforce housing, which means unless you're working, you can't live there. It's aimed at waiters and waitresses in the service industry that works in downtown Sarasota but can't afford to live nearby, Haley.
And Ray, is Vengroff relieved now that the city has dropped its demands for those annual apartment inspections by the city?
Yeah, he's relieved, but he's mostly surprised it was ever an issue since it's a privately funded project, all his own money.
Good point. All right. Thank you, Ray.